Hello everybody, how are you doing? I hope you are having a good Tuesday. Now, this was not planned, but I thought why not do a live reading, because I think I have since 1 month from doing a live reading. I just finished Pisces, Capricorn and Taurus readings, and I will be uploading them very soon. And while I have this setup here ready, let's do this quick. In fact, this will be very quick, short, catching the energies for the day, or let's say for the week ahead, for all signs, from Aries to Pisces, starting from Aries and ending with Pisces. Now, the question I'm thinking about, it is about what is something important that you need to know right now? What is something important to know? That will be the question. The most important thing to know right now. Okay, I'm just waiting while shuffling the cards. So you are online, or at least there are some people in the room. Let's shuffle 5 times. 5 more times. And let me know, what are your signs? If you are live right now, what is your zodiac sign? What is your rising, moon? Okay, let's begin. So as I said, I'm starting with Aries till Pisces. So starting with Aries, let's see, what is the most important question? What is the most important thing to know about you? So the question was that. What is the most important thing to know? There's some communication happening for you, Aries, but it is an important one. It will happen very fast, but it's not happening immediately right now. I do see you in a position of being a bit demotivated. I don't know exactly what has happened. It feels like you were feeling like left in the cold, things not working out, or you have this interaction that feels like there's a block or a wall between you and an important person. You have invested sincerely, emotionally into something and you feel demotivated. That's what I'm getting, but there's some communication happening, an important one for you. I'm just leaving it there. Now continue with Taurus. What is the most important thing to know? Should Taurus get to know? You have love coming, and there might be some reconciliation as well, and you talking to somebody and getting on good, important disagreement or dramas. I think there might be some reconciliation. Now, for those of you that are working with colleagues, so are not self-employed, there might be love in the workplace. That is a possibility. So something very delicate, and so this should be navigated wisely, I think. You have love. It seems to me like a new love is coming soon. Somebody from your workplace, or this person with whom you have interacted might offer love and affection. And possibly I'm getting a past energy here because you might have fought with them and it was dramatic. And there's an attempt to revive and rekindle that situation. Okay, let's continue with Gemini. Let me write down here so I don't forget the signs I'm doing. So we are at Gemini right now. What about Gemini? Person from the past, I think it is trying to reconnect here. There might be an interaction here, very intensive, but I do see you acting cold, very detached, ready to cut ties. There's a very nostalgic person that is trying to come towards you, something they want to start something passionate. Especially if you had something long-term, had created family with them. They have been watching you for quite some time. I think this person wants to begin something. They miss you a lot. And they as well have been very logical. So the blockage for this person has been the mind winning over the heart. And that was for you, Gemini. Now let's see Cancer. So what about Cancer? I think you will be leaving something completely behind. The only thing that you will keep with yourself are the lessons. Thank you very much for the support, by the way. Thank you very much for the coffee support. So Cancer, I think there's something important here that you are contemplating about commitment with somebody, but there are trust issues there, you being guarded, and I think you might decide to leave it completely in the near future because you don't see much fulfillment, excitement there, or you do see much distance from this person. And as I said, the only thing that you might keep with yourself are the lessons, and if there's an interaction, you will feel that there's no emotional warmth there anymore. And you have been, I believe, very hopeful and wanting to believe that this would work. I do have the Nine of Wands here as an energy, the Moon as well. This has been very distressing for you. Okay, that's the message I got. Now let's move to Leo. Okay, what is the message that Leo needs to hear right now? The Hermit, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry for my voice. After a long time of being single, I think you have something passionate, and not just that, but something serious. There's a proposal here. I'm not quite sure if you will offer this or it will be offered to you. But it feels to me like new because you are tired of waiting and hoping and contemplating about a past situation that might have not been working, and you don't want to relive another toxic situation. You had so much love. This has been a time of deep reflection, contemplation, being single, possibly for quite some time, but ready to jump into a new, much more energetical, passionate path, I think. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. something intensive in a good way is coming towards you. It seems stable. Look at that, the Lovers. You have love in the cards and possibly a twin flame connection. Okay, let's continue with Virgo. So we are at Virgo right now. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Page of Wands, the Hangman reversed. I think you are trying to not wait anymore. You're leaving something completely behind. It seems so much immature. You have waited enough, and the moment you... Okay, I think it feels immature to you because it is very unstable as an energy. For some of you, this was very on and off. You waited, you hoped, but you believe it's not worth it anymore. You don't like the distance as well. This might happen during the new moon, or happen during the new moon. Trying to move completely or coming to this conclusion. You have so much love to give to the wrong person, to somebody that is emotionally unavailable. Okay, that was the kind of energy that I got for you, Virgo. And let's continue with Libra. What is the message that that Libra needs to hear right now? The Moon, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. It feels like work is much more important, or should be much of your focus at this very moment. I do see you a bit distressed, Libra, at this very moment. Unhappy. And worried, uncertain. And it is because of this Ten of Swords, I think. Feeling deeply betrayed, hurt in love, but there's this Six of Wands energy all around you, so try to be a little bit more grateful. You have lots of things to be grateful about. It is at the center of the spread, so the Moon, the Six of Wands, and Ten of Swords, at the bottom Eight of Pentacles. Don't lose patience and dedication. Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands. Enjoy the process, I think. You tend to overanalyze everything. There's somebody here that has attraction for you, definitely. You might have options around you, but somehow it feels to you like everything is a heavy burden. It feels heavy. Or it is this Ten of Wands energy of telling me that you have lots of subconscious patterns blocking you, and possibly you need to work on this through journaling, therapy. That was the message for you, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. What is the message that Scorpio needs to hear right now? Okay, it feels to me like the messages are being repeated. So possibly for all of those in the room and that might be watching the replay later, it is a similar energy. Eight of Cups, Judgment, the Tower. leaving something that is broken and finding clarity and moving on. So the overall theme and message that I'm getting is leaving something that has not been working and trusting more the process and oneself. I think you have a very unexpected, or you will be surprised that you will connect so deeply with somebody. It seems like fun. The Tower, the Three of Cups was clarifying the Tower, so an unexpected encounter that will bring joy and smile into your face while you have been contemplating for quite some time about what to do with a past situation, like being at crossroads, that kind of energy. And keep in mind, with this Queen of Swords energy, you are very quick to cut ties immediately. Very logical. It seems like you are upset deep inside and you don't want to tolerate anymore anyone that crosses the boundaries, the red lines. But there's something beautiful, and try to be a little bit more proactive, have more fun. Maybe this is telling me about dating. There might be a particular person you meet while dating that might spark some interest. That was for you, Scorpio, and let's continue with Sagittarius. Wish fulfillment. I do see you in much better position. Okay, this is like a change of the energies from what we were seeing right now. So better energies for Sagittarius: Nine of Cups, Five of Swords, and King of Wands, Seven of Wands at the bottom. Why the Five of Swords? The High Priestess. Okay, you have something interesting, beautiful here. There's passion and desire, lots of it in the air. And you are in a better position, much better position, I think, to start something completely new. Just be careful with being blunt and straightforward, because it might trigger some conflicts and disagreements. So look at that, Five of Swords, disagreements, conflicts, and it was clarified with the High Priestess. So try to listen more and not to be so blunt and very quick to express your concern. Otherwise, it might just make it more complicated, something that feels beautiful and interesting. King of Wands, somebody desires you. I think you are entering this energy in a much better position because you are ready for love, and I do see you feeling content in that kind of energy. Like it's not that you are so emotionally attached to a previous experience. It feels to me like you are healed. Just keep that advice that I just said in mind in order not to mess this interesting experience that is around you. Okay, that was for you, Sagittarius, and now let's move to Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn, Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Pentacles. Work, business, career is in focus. And it is telling that keep the perseverance, dedication, persistency, because it will pay off. And it will be worth it. This is regarding work. That was the first message. Now, for some of you that are looking for a new job or career advancement, There's something promising here with that Hierophant energy, like possibly an updated contract or a new contract. So regarding work, it is very promising. Now, what about love? I don't have cups here. I have earth energy, mostly. It is telling me that, okay, Page of Swords, somebody has interest, but it is just behind the scenes, or has some kind of crush and wants to talk, but it is not doing that. I don't know who is this person. Okay, they think they have no chances with you. That's why they are so hesitant to open up. Regarding love, it is a slow process in a very slow pace. Knight of Pentacles. Not a very slow, let's say a slow pace. It is steady but slow. Now work seems much more in focus, or the season of life seems to be much more about work, and you have definitely entered something completely new, a new cycle, a new better one. Whatever interaction, especially if you have a work upgrade or new career path, I think it is for the better. Now let's continue with Aquarius. So today's live reading was quick and short, I think. It was not planned. Aquarius, let's see, Ace of Wands, Ace of... Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. You have been single for quite some time, or focusing on yourself. But look at that, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. You have a passionate love story around you. Just keep up with that kind of confidence that you are radiating right now. Because it's this kind of energy that it is, I don't care if I am in a connection or not. I just care about myself. So this is in a very good way, like not ego-based. You are very confident, and somebody will be attracted to that kind of confidence, I think. Queen of Cups, look at that. You have love. You have love around you, and I do believe most of Aquarius here with this energy, if this resonates, have been focusing on oneself and money, career, not love. But just make sure that love doesn't skip away. I don't think it will. There's something passionate here. Let's clarify. Page of Cups. It starts slowly. It starts as a crush. I don't know you or them, but okay, this is the best reading so far. So I think Aquarius until now. I will see Pisces at the end. Just a minute for Pisces, but it seems like Aquarius has the best energies right now for this week ahead. In fact, this is meant to be timeless, so if you were meant to see this reading video, it was meant for you. If you just randomly saw it. Okay, and the last is Pisces. Let's see what we have for Pisces. Page of Cups, the Devil reverse, Wheel of Fortune. You're definitely being put into a new path. dear Pisces. You're not thinking so much about somebody anymore if you compare it to how previously you were attached to them emotionally, energetically speaking as well. There's some communication here that might be expressed, but I'm getting that it will be for the best. Whatever happens, justice is at the bottom. At least you will get some clarity here with this Eight of Swords, I think, and justice together. Definitely somebody wants to talk. I think, okay, let's say it this way. Another story I got immediately was this, that somebody wants to talk because they have been thinking so much about you and it has been very distressing for them, and they want to close that cycle, and that's why they want to talk. Okay, that was the message I got. That was exactly that. And definitely you have a new cycle. I think if you were worrying if you close the cycle, I think that cycle has already been closed. Now if you re-enter it, it will be repeated, but I believe you are in a better position right now. But somebody wants to talk to close the cycle because they have been thinking obsessively about you. And that was the last sign. Okay, I hope those quick short readings unplanned were helpful to all of you. Thank you for being active in the chat area. And yes, I will see you, I think, at the next live reading, and I will be putting the new readings I did today for Pisces, Capricorn and Taurus very soon on the channel. Thank you very much, every one of you, and yes, I wish you a good day ahead as well. Bye.